We left off on Mem Aleph, Maharal, Nesivos Olam, page 41, Mem Aleph, first column, second paragraph. Ubisifri. Rabbi Kalatsky Omer, Va'afta is Hashem Elokecha b'chol levavcha. You should love God with all your heart, Kavrom. As Avram Shenem Abo, Avram Oavi. Avram, who loved me, Oavi. B'chol nafshcha ki yitzchok. She'okad atzmo al mizbeach. He allowed himself to be bound on Mizbeach, even though Avram, the Nisayon was Avram. It was his test, right? Bring your son. But it says, what is nafshecha? What is it? A demonstration nafshecha? Yitzchok allowing himself to be bound to be slaughtered.
What did Avram do? What's that considered?
He was going to slaughter his own son.
What is that? Is that not nafshecha?
No, it's nafshecha. Nafshecha means your own physicality. You're giving up your life. He wasn't giving up his life. He was giving up his son's life. It's a different aspect of it. But who was the one? She'okad, the actual giving his life. Yitzchok, he allowed himself to be bound.
What category is that fall in Avram? It's a call. If it's not nafshecha, what is it?
It's similar to nafshecha. But the actual nafshecha is Yitzchok. It's interesting, we pointed out, the Gemara says in Rosh Hashanah, that when you blow the shofar, if you use a shofar shalayu, Hashem values it as if you bound yourself, like Yitzchok, and Hashem will remember Akedas Yitzchok ben Avram. That's the Gemara's words. It doesn't say Akedas Yitzchok. Yitzchok was the son of Avram. I mean, there's a linkage between the two of them. But over here, it's what Nafshcha is Yitzchok. Chol modecho, have a model of Yaakov. You should give thanks to Hashem as Yaakov. Modecho is modeh. She'omar katotim kol hachasodim. Right, when he was going to confront Esav, as much as he was a tzaddik, and he came back and he says, "I'm loving God, but nevertheless he says, maybe I was diminished as a result of all that you've given me, from all the chesed you did with me." So that's modecho is modeh. Gamba ze hifligu ma'od levayer. Ki yeh hodom dovik bod yisborach legamri b'dveikus gomer al yidei avo. That love should bind a person to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, a level of dveikus, attachment, due to the avo. Neki ovos ho yudveikim bo yisborach kol echad ve'echad midim yuchedes. Each one of the ovos HaKadoshim were attached to Hashem due to each one of the characteristics that they emulated Hashem. Ad ki shlosha ovos ho yudhem hadveikus legamri. Kol echad hoyelo dveikus miyuchad. Each one excelled in one area of dveikus. Ulefi choma ki siya avo hazos kamo ovos. So what is it saying? That one's love Hashem should actually express itself in these three areas that the ovos expressed it. Zeshoma va'afta is Hashem elokecha l'vavcha kamo Avram. Ki Avram hoy oiv es Hashem yisborach mitzad shekol masu sheroso la'avas Hashem yisborach nikr oiv. Whatever he did due to the love of Hashem. He said about the Chofetz Chaim that his mind and his whole function was always dveikus b'Hashem. When he would write something, he would take the quill, dip it in the ink, and when he would dip the quill in the ink, he would say, "L'shem kavod shamayim." That was everything was Hashem, who expresses himself this way. That means he's totally consumed with Avos Hashem. Everything he did was an expression of his love for Hashem. So, you're at that level, you never fail. I told you the story with his son-in-law, Ramen Lazaks. They once came back late at night, 1 in the morning, and the Balagola, the coachman was a Jew. And after the coachman pulls away with the coach, he says to the son-in-law, "Did you pay him? Did you pay the Balagola, the coachman?" He says, "Of course I paid him. Not only I paid him, I gave him a handsome tip." He says, "That's not what I'm asking you." He says, "When you paid him, were you mechavin litin schora biyomo?" To pay him, there was a mitzvah we just had in Kedoshim. You're supposed to pay an employee on the day that he works. It's a mitzvah saseh. Were you mechavin when you paid him? Did you fulfill that mitzvah? He says, "I didn't think about it." He goes, Chofetz Chaim said to son, you missed it. You missed the opportunity. But the Chofetz Chaim, everything, it was all attached. He didn't miss a point. Why? Because if you have Avos Hashem, there's no oversight. There's no oversight. Everything he did, his whole function, was l'shem shamayim. Ki nechsiv zerei Avram Oavi, avol Yitzchak hu lo dvekas mitzar acher, ki mitzar Abo hu mevatel nafsho legamri. Because of David, he says, I'm willing to give it all away. Ad she'okar atzmo lamizbeach, he bound himself on the mizbeach, that he shouldn't be a balmum, or the Chazal said he was afraid that maybe he may lash out and hit his father. It will be in violation of kibbut avim. That's really why he bound himself. I always think that we spell every day, it's Semach Dover Avdecha, for Mashiach to come. Seemingly it's an expression of what? Of Avos Hashem. Right? Why is it Avos Hashem? Why is it Avos Hashem? Praying to coming Mashiach. So you say because we want Mashiach because of Chil Hashem. What do we Mashiach? Everybody, person lives in a mansion, drives every new model car, health, wealth, acclaim, fame. What do you need Mashiach for? The answer is Mashiach has nothing with you. The name of Hashem is being desecrated in the world. It's not V'hoya Hashem Alech Kol. It's people believe they are the proprietors of existence. It's Chil Hashem. Right? Kol Hanem Olam Zeb L'Broch is Moal. So therefore, we're mispal that Hashem's glory should be restored. Okay, so that's maybe that, but it's even more than that. As we discussed, the Gemara says at the end of Sanhedrin, what happens when Mashiach comes? Based on the Pasuk in Koheles. No, you're not dying so fast. You no longer have Bechira. If you no longer have Bechira, whatever you've achieved to that point, that's where you're locked in. So it comes out, until Mashiach comes, every action we do is advancement. If we take advantage of the opportunity. If not, but once he comes, whatever your record is, it's locked in at that point forever. You know what that is? If we be at that special level, okay. But we have so much to, we're still waiting for, for Yom Kippur to come, and for other things to come. Maybe you're giving it all up. I'm willing to give it up, L'Kavod Shamayim. That Hashem's name should not be desecrated, I'm willing to give it all away. What is that? That's Avos Hashem. But that's Ava, that's the expression Ava. You are the priority. Regardless, I'm way, way behind the 8 ball, as Nachi would say it. Way behind the 8 ball. Doesn't make a difference. Right? He ran for the bus, he was behind the bus. He didn't get on the bus, okay? So he showed up, what was the time? 7:26. Okay? The Ava which Yitzchak displayed was different than the Ava of Avram. Why? Ki Avos Avram shekshuro avosa belibo tomid. Ach lo yorega echad below Ava. What's levavcha? Heart, that's your emotion. It's continuous. There's never ever a lapse. Yitzchak, when it presented itself to be slaughtered, he says, I want to be bound. So when did he demonstrate b'chol nafshecha? Ava b'chol nafshecha is only when the situation presented itself. Avram was b'chol levavcha, his heart. That means every function, every aspect of his being was an expression of his Avos Hashem. When he ate, when he slept, when he walked, when he breathed, everything is Avos Hashem. But derech oev she'ein sora avosa mikirbo ze'ini b'fnei atzmo. Avol Yitzchok. What's the pasuk? The Gemara in Chagigus, it's a pasuk in Shir Hashirim. Ma yoful pamayich bas nodiv. How beautiful are the paces of the bas nodiv. Ma yoful pamayich bas nodiv. How beautiful are the paces of Klal Yisrael when the Ola Regel bas nodiv, bas Avram Avinu. Moshe, I want to hear this. You didn't hear this from your 6th grade Rabbi and interpret us. Shenodva libo l'shamayim. He gave his heart to Hashem. That's why it's called bas nodiv. Daughter of the benefactor. He gave it all away. How did he give it away? Nodva libo l'shamayim. See, to give you life, that has to present itself. But Avos Hashem, your heart is permeated. That means you gave it all away. Every aspect of your being is only l'shem shamayim. That's bas nodiv, and that's how Avram is depicted. Shenodva libo l'shamayim. He gave his heart to God. Aber Yitzchak Mos Nafshe Shem spoke by Tzad Shem Mos Nafshe Elov Dov Ze Yosef Godel. It may be greater. I mean, you're willing to die. Midas Yaksha Moda Al Tov Sheosa Shem Yisborach. Zer Nichla Mishneim Min Avram Yitzchak. Let's stop right over before we go further. He's saying, it says Avram is Yaakov is a Chomondecho. Because he was modeh when it says Kodim Kol HaChasodim Kol HaEmes. I've been diminished because all the chesed. So how's that modeh? Yaakov. Because he said Katonti, that's modeh, that's his modeh. So he says something phenomenal. Let's say a person does a deal, and he has a master's MBA from Harvard, and he has endless years experience, and he has all kinds of connections. He does the deal. You know something? Of course Hashem could have prevented it from happening. Of course I know Hashem gave me the gift. Is that Koton Kol HaChasodim? That's chesed? It's not chesed. I did it myself. Yaakov, if the Pacham Ketanim didn't have value, so the wealth that he had didn't have value. It's endless times over. So that's Modeh. He's Modeh ala chesed. Modeh means he's acknowledging what Hashem did on his behalf. Another person says, look, people succeed. I'm gifted. And he was. If he could pull the boulder off the well, so that means he had tremendous ability. So with that kind of ability, so Yemoda ala chesed, Kotom kol hachasodim, every aspect, every bit that was given to him, he appreciated. As I said, even the Pachim Ketani he appreciated.
How do we understand the Yitzchak saying, Ayei Asa Le'Lo? At that point, he didn't realize he was going to be the program?
Take a look at the Rashi, Chumash. It wasn't. He didn't believe it. It wasn't Pikuach Nefesh. Pikuach Nefesh. No, he was attacked. He didn't realize he would be attacked. Okay.
When the mitzvah to pay somebody the same day.
What?
The mitzvah to pay somebody the same day.
It's within the 12-hour period after you finish working.
How do we do it today?
Because unless there's an agreement, you pay once a week, once a month.
Also, it has to be an agreement.
Right. It's understood. The person doesn't expect it. No, just a Jew. Just for a Jew.
Oh, really? Not for a non-Jew?
No, only for a Jew. He's a day late. Right? He was supposed to be yesterday. He told me before he left, I will be back Tuesday. That's not done the Kapschus?
I have to go to my daughter's school. That's right.
Second grade play.
Okay. Yes.
With the tefillin, you can put your. Why is there a shas tefillin, towels and tefillin for the morning? In other words, you could wear towels and tefillin all night.
No, you're not permitted. Rabbinically. Because you may fall asleep.
Even with the towels?
Towels you can wear at night. No, but it says Risimo so.
I know.
So the obligation is only
The obligation to say in the morning is really obviously within
the obligation.
that you have to the time you first put on your towels and tefillin.
It's not rabbinic. It's Doraisa.
Understand?
You can't say a bracha.
What?
You want to say a bracha on it. You want to do the mitzvah.
Right.
How could you say a bracha if the mitzvah is not in effect?
But didn't we say that you could wear tefillin, for example, all day long?
All days, not night.
Why tefillin is not? Risem is not tefillin.
Because it doesn't say Risa made tefillin. Tefillin you don't wear at night. It's rabbinical. Why you don't wear it at night? because you may feel, you fall asleep, you can't maintain your body hygiene when you're sleeping. Okay.